If I set up a place to meet them, I'm sure they'd roll in with everyone they've got. Unless, maybe you and I could pay them a little visit and put an end to them before they realize what's going on. Before you get that look on your face, let me just say that I wouldn't even be asking if I didn't trust you.
If you need my help, I'm there.
Wow, I don't know what to say. Truth is, I haven't been able to rely on anyone since I was a kid. Everyone I've met has either tried to rip me off or plant a knife in my back. But you're different. We see eye to eye on almost everything. And I have a funny feeling you actually care about what happens to me. That's why I asked for your help. I'll tell you what. I'm gonna make this easy on you. If you feel like helping me with this, head over to the Mass Pike interchange and we'll take them down. If you don't, I'm not going to hold it against you. Either way, thanks for hearing me out. It's nice to know that you care.
Hi.
There you are. Almost such a...
Time to hit the road.
I knew you couldn't live without me.
MacCready, huh? That's a hell of a gun to have at your back.
I aim to please.
Find him! What the?
You mess with one of us, you mess with all of us.
I ain't letting you get me!
What do you have been the hammer and nails sort of guy?
From everything I've heard, there's no small thing back under their control. There's some real monsters out there in the Commonwealth, folks. Now that they've set up shop,
Hey, Codsworth.
May I accompany you, Mum?
Yes, Codsworth. Of course.
Splendid!
Hey.
I'm all... Mum, if I might bend your ear for a moment.
Of course. Go right ahead.
So gracious, Mum. I do appreciate it. I've always had such admiration for you and your family, ever since the day my visual senses were first switched on. You and Sir, so good with young Sean and so trusting of me to look after such a newborn bundle of joy. It just warms my nuclear core. So you can imagine the distress I felt when the bombs fell, after you fled to the vault. I searched but found no evidence of your death. I could only hope you all made it in time. And when you returned, I was overjoyed. I admit, I ran a full diagnostic scan just to make sure I wasn't malfunctioning. But the news of Sir and young Sean, believe me when I say it takes a true hero to live through that.
I'm no hero, Codsworth. Believe me.
Don't sell yourself short, Mum. In such a bleak world as this, think of all you've witnessed and all you've done. In my 200 years, I've seen it tear good men and women apart. But you, Mum, you have remained the very model.
Thank you, Codsworth. That means a lot.
No thanks necessary, Mum. I wouldn't hear of it. I truly believe if the Commonwealth is to turn itself around, you're the one to do it. Now, not another word. I stand firm in my belief. Let's get back to it.
Hey,
Miss Bell.
Codsworth.
Here we
Hey.
are.
It's time for you to head home.
As you wish, Mum. I'll be at the homestead. Cheerio.
I really needed that.
My old man taught me that duct tape could fix anything. I don't think he was talking about bullet holes.
Do I look like I want to chit-chat?
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
Crop's coming in pretty good.
If you ain't been up to see Grey Garden, you should go. Whole
Can
place
we
is run
trade
by
a few
robots.
things?
Sure.
should
Let me
have
just
done
stop what
more.
I'm doing to
Hey.
talk to you. You're tied to this place, kid. Leave me alone.
I used to live here. A long
Ah, but the psychic.
Hancock.
Look who it is. We heading out again?
Let's do it.
Done.
Heads up.
Shoot.
Hey,
You're tied to this place, kid. You're.
I used to live here.
Ah, but the distant past ain't so. You're tied to this place, kid. Your energy.
I hope the color of my energy is blue.
That's good. Humor is a good way to cope. 'Cause this.
Mama Murphy.
You're tied to this place, kid. Your
I hope.
That's good. Humor is a good way to. The psych can help you, kid. It always has answers.
I'll see if I can find some.
My hero.
You bothering me for a reason. What do you need?
Heads up.
Got my attention.
Don't
Hey.
take offense to Marcy.
What, that jet we talked about, kid?
She's working through the loss in her own
Here.
way.
One hit of jet.
You did good. Now, let me ride the high to where the sight wants to take me. You're looking for a man. He can help you. But he ain't gonna be the man you expect. He's somewhere deep and dark, surrounded by folks with nothing but cruel intentions. But there's an echo, something in the past that can help you. When you meet the fat man and the angry woman, tell them to remember the quarry and Lily June on the rocks, and they'll let you and your friend pass. Phew, wow. That took more out of me than usual. I'm gonna need to rest now, kid.
Mama Murphy.
Got a favor to ask you, kid. I know it's silly, but I need a chair. Something with a nicer fit for these old bones. Can you do that for me?
Sure. Be glad to help.
Thank you.
Crop's been growing pretty good lately. Don't much care for Good Neighbor. That place is nothing but trouble.
I get the good neighbor lifestyle ain't for everyone, but it beats the alternatives. Folks in a place like Diamond City wouldn't give a ghoul the time of day.
I'm afraid I'm not much use in a fight anymore. But back in the day, folks used to call me Murphy the Mad Woman.
Hey,
Come back later. Need to rest before the sight can help you again.
Well, ain't this a rare treat?
I don't think we've met yet. I wanted to personally thank you for giving us this opportunity.
Hey.
What do you need? Check the stash.
One day, Sanctuary will be a vibrant community. I've seen it.
Hey.
You need the site? It's telling me Mentats will give us the right high for another insight into your destiny.
Can't wait to get out of this goddamn heat.
Hey.
Got some Mentats for me? See where the site takes us this time?
Mentats. Got it.
I'll be waiting.
Look alive.
Just say the word.
Mama Murphy.
Got some Mentats for me? See where the site takes us this time?
Here you go.
Ah, that's it. I can feel the site opening up. You're walking into a sea, but it's not water you're afraid of drowning in. It's something invisible, but radiant. It burns everything in it. But no, I can feel them. There's people calling out to something, chanting. They can show you the way, but They're so hard to read. Be careful around them, kid. Don't mind me, kid. The chems are just acting up a bit. I'll be fine, eventually.
Been too long since I picked a fight.
Hi.
You got a second? I got something I want to say to you.
Of course. What's on your mind?
Appreciate it. We've been on the road together for a while, and we've taken some hard knocks. But through all that crap, I notice you've always been sticking by me. You know, watching me back and making sure I don't do anything stupid. I think maybe it's time to tell you a little bit about who you're traveling with. There's no reason for us to keep acting like we're strangers.
I appreciate your trust.
Well, you're the first to earn it. It all starts with two wastes of humanity I suppose you could call me parents. I'm convinced I was a mistake, because I can't remember a single moment that they treated me like their daughter. I was yelled at and beaten. Everything I did was wrong. Nothing but a nuisance in their eyes. The whole time I was telling myself that they had to love me, even if it was just the tiniest bit, because they never kicked me out. Then me 18th birthday arrived, and I found out why they kept me around. They slapped a shock collar around me neck and sold me to slavers. They didn't even care enough about me to say goodbye. 18 years of suffering through that shite, and all I was worth to them was a pocket full of caps.
Why didn't you run away?
I tried. Twice. The first time I did it, they locked me in a shed outside of the house we lived in. The second time, they broke one of my legs.
My God. I'm so sorry.
Thanks. But there's more to the story. It would be easy to blame me charming personality on me parents, but they didn't make me this way. I did. I was with those slavers for 5 years. Roughest 5 of me goddamn life. The things they made me do. The way they used me for their amusement. It sickens me to me stomach even thinking about it. But I bided me time and learned to use their own methods against them. Stealing a few caps out of a sleeping man's pocket is a piece of cake. As long as you don't get greedy.
I don't know how you survived.
That makes 2 of us. It took every ounce of patience I had. But after 5 years, I had finally pocketed enough to buy me own way out of there. But instead of heading off to try and repair the shambles of me life, I gave in to me rage and I headed home. You can imagine the look on me parents' faces when I kicked open their door. What you can't imagine is what they looked like after. After I emptied me gun into them.
You did what you had to do.
Did I? When I close me eyes, all I can see is their faces twisted with fear. And then my mind starts wandering and I start judging myself. And it's ripping me the fuck apart. You think I inject myself with all that shite and drink myself drunk because I'm a tough Irish girl. I do it so I can forget and move on with my miserable life. So there you are. The entire flawed package known as Kate. Stripped bare for your perusal.
Hey, I'm proud of you.
I knew I was taking a chance telling you all this, but I never expected you to say you were proud of me. I think I needed to hear that from you. Thank you.
It's okay. We're friends.
Look at me. Now you have me blushing. Well, that settles it, I suppose. Friends it is then. Hope I make you a good one. Otherwise I'm gonna look right the fool, aren't I?
Look alive.
Little something to liven up the day?
Is everything okay between us?
I ain't thinking about skipping out on you, if that's what you're asking. Not yet, at least.